Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? Thank you for clicking on today's video. I am super excited to be back with another video. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Kupe. I'm a wife, a mom, an educator based in Abuja, Nigeria. On this channel, I talk about all things education in Nigeria, teaching, learning, parenting, and what have you. In today's video, I want to tell you 5 good reasons why you should absolutely have a YouTube channel, or you should absolutely start a YouTube channel. Because why not? Why not? So most of the things I'm going to be telling you are my personal reasons, okay? So this is my channel, and whatever I bring on here are usually from my perspective, okay? So these are some of the reasons why I started a YouTube channel, and you might be able to see 1 or 2 reasons why you should do the same, okay? My very first reason for starting a YouTube channel was for documentation purposes, okay? So I've always been the person who likes to document stuff. Sometimes people think that I do it too much, but I've always been like that. I've always been the one to pick up my journal and write stuff, I'm that type of girl that would highlight my day, write what happened today, what happened last week, just, things like that. But as life has been going on, I just kept getting busier and busier. So that has not been a realistic thing in the past few years. I've not really been able to consistently put down my thoughts. As a matter of fact, at some point I had a blog. That blog is still there. Some of the things I wrote many years ago are still there, although it was more of a faith blog. But I've always been the one who likes to document my things. Now, with the way my life is set up, I'm just very busy and always on the move. So the easiest way for me to document stuff is to pick up my camera and, do a video. It is not every video I do that you see here. Some videos, I make them just for myself and I store them in my YouTube channel for my consumption alone and just for me to have them. The ones that I feel should be published for everybody to see are the ones that you end up seeing here. Okay, so one of the reasons why I started a YouTube channel was for documentation. I like the fact that I have a platform that I can just sit and talk to people about, share my experiences, share my work life, sometimes a bit of my family, depending on what it is, just share different things. Because it gives me, something that I would be able to come back to many years from now to remember, okay? It will just help me to remember that this is where I was at this point in time. This is how my thought process was at this particular point in time. And it also gives me the ability to measure my progress to an extent. So if you get what I mean, having a YouTube channel helps with having a place where you just pour out your thoughts, your experiences, just share, with people, or share for yourself, if you don't want to publish it. But why not? Why not publish it? So it also it keeps you on track. It helps you to know that, wow, my life has actually come some way. I've actually come some distance with my life. Okay. The second reason why you should absolutely start a YouTube channel is that it gives you an opportunity to establish yourself as an authority in your chosen niche. So if you come to my channel, before you watch up to 3 or 4 videos, you would already know that I am an educator. You would already know that I'm interested in children. I'm interested in children's behavior, character, parenting, and just all things that have to do with children. You would know that from some of the stories that I tell, some of the things that I teach, some of my experiences that I share as well. From my videos, I've got a lot of people asking me questions bordering on some of these aspects that I come to share about. So what that has done for me is that it has helped people to recognize that, oh, you're actually good in this stuff. You're the person that I should contact for this and this and this, So if there is something that you're quite good at, and you would like people to recognize you for that, then you should start a YouTube channel and create content around that thing. That doesn't mean that you cannot spice your channel up with maybe a little bit of lifestyle here and there, splashes of what your life is about, because after all, you're a human being. And I feel like sometimes it is important to let people know that you're not, that high and mighty, know-it-all professional person every single time of your life. You actually have a life outside of work. But just make sure that whatever you're doing is not lost. Whatever your niche is not lost in the pool of content that you're creating. So if you want people to know you for being a baker, or maybe being a writer, or being what is it now, a doctor, whatever it is you're doing, you might want to start a YouTube channel just to come and start to give little tips, share your experiences, share stories, share do's and don'ts for different areas, and then people start to know and recognize that this is what you do, and you know that you're the go-to person for things like that. So yes, I started a YouTube channel because I always feel like the things that I have to do, on the earth are not I don't have much of a choice. I just have to do them. So I have to put myself out there so that I can reach out to as many people as possible to share what God has put inside of me. So yeah, that's another reason why I started a YouTube channel. Number 3, you might want to start a YouTube channel so that you can leave digital footprints. Okay, if you Google me up right now, one of the things you will see about me is that I have this channel running. So sometimes people feel like, I shouldn't put myself out there. I'm a private person. I don't want anybody to see me. I don't want anybody to know what I'm doing. I just want my quiet life. That's okay. But then it depends on what exactly you're here to do. What exactly and how far spread you want your influence to be. Okay, if you Google me up right now, you will see that I have this YouTube channel running, and I think it's something that will be there for a really long time. When I first started this channel, one of the reasons I gave you guys for starting the channel was that I see it as an opportunity to leave a legacy. I'm not going to live forever. Everybody knows that, we all have a limited time here on earth. So these are things that will outlive me. These videos that I'm making, I'm going to leave them there, especially the ones that have become public. I'll leave them there. If nothing happens to the channel, they're going to be there for a really, really, really long time. So people, who are not even watching them now might have the opportunity to watch them later and learn one or two things from me. So having a social media presence, being on YouTube, let me focus on being on YouTube. Being on YouTube is just a way to leave your digital footprints. These are things that you have no idea how they can come in handy. Yeah, sometimes I'm just chilling on my own and somebody sends me a message and says, look, I am in your YouTube channel right now and I'm loving what I can see, and it makes me feel really, really good because it just kind of validates what I'm doing. So my number 4 reason for starting a YouTube channel is that, it's another way to just keep my mind sharp, to keep my brain active, because I'm constantly having to think of, what am I going to talk about next? What am I going to come on here to say next? And being an educator, I have to be on top of things all the time. Like, I have to be very well informed about the things that I'm coming here to say. I cannot just come in here with unvalidated claims or strategies for things. I can't just come here and talk rubbish. I have to actually do some research. I have to read up. I have to watch videos. I have to just make sure that I'm coming here with authentic information that will actually be helpful to whoever comes across it and won't be too controversial. I try to avoid topics that will be too controversial in nature because I don't have the energy for that one. Okay. So yeah, I like the fact that it keeps me active, it keeps my brain working, it keeps my mind just constantly active and keeps me needing to learn, relearn, unlearn, upskill, reskill, that kind of thing. Yeah. So that's one of my reasons. And I think that should also be one of your reasons. Don't just be comfortable with what you know. Okay? Put yourself out there. Give yourself the challenge to go out there and start a YouTube channel. Listen, start a YouTube channel. You would really enjoy it. The experience is actually a good one. The challenge of, actually sitting down, not knowing how people are going to receive your video, not just knowing how far your video is going to reach, all that stuff is really exciting, I must tell you. Okay. Now, I saved this one for last, not because it is not important, but just because it should not be your number one aim. Okay. The fifth reason why you should start a YouTube channel is that you can eventually earn from it. More money never hurt anybody before. So if you can get some extra source of income from any of your endeavors, why not? I don't know if you know this, but YouTube actually pays, okay? You get to a point where you qualify to be monetized. And yes, a lot of us YouTubers aspire to get to that point, but I have to tell you, it should never be your number one goal. If you start out, just thinking, I just want to make money, YouTube is not very easy. That's the truth. YouTube is not very easy to do because one thing that is very key with starting a YouTube channel is that you have to commit to be extremely consistent. When I started out, I had these big expectations, I had these big dreams or big goals. I wanted to at least have 500 subscribers before the end of the first year. Fam, this is 1 year. I've already hit 1 year on YouTube and I've not made up to 500 subscribers. I barely have 250 subscribers. But I learned, on the journey that you have to take your eyes off those numbers. Just do what it takes. Continue to be consistent with putting out videos. Make sure you have a consistent schedule. As I'm preaching to you, I'm preaching to myself because really, it hasn't been easy. When I started quite well, but then along the line, I lost my dad, and then it just kind of threw me off. Everything it was a whole lot, but all those things are excuses. If you tell yourself that you're not going to give yourself any excuses, then you can actually do it. You can actually do it. Prepare a schedule. If you're starting a YouTube channel, it might be important to, just give yourself realistic goals of maybe give yourself a realistic schedule. Maybe go with, what some of us do. Try to post a video every week, even though at some point I had to give it up. I couldn't continue posting every week. I started doing every other week. So whatever works for you, but just be consistent. Okay, so to get monetized on YouTube, for now, I don't know if it has changed, but for now, you need to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. You can see that there's a lot of work to do, but just take your eyes off the numbers. You can never tell when things can just turn around for you, and YouTube can just pick one of your videos and make it viral, and then you hit those numbers in no time, and before you know it, you'll be cashing out. So just come with the mindset of enjoying yourself, putting in the work, and whatever you do, start a YouTube channel. Start a YouTube channel in 2024. If you see this video, you would know that I'm not monetized yet. I've not started earning a dime from YouTube. I don't even have up to 500 subscribers. I'm still going. I'm just enjoying the process. I like the process of actually coming out here to share my knowledge, hearing from people, getting all the feedback. And yes, guys, when we post videos, encourage us by commenting, liking, sharing, just doing all that good stuff for us, okay? It's the only way the channel can grow. When people don't share your videos, when people don't like and comment on your videos, and YouTube assumes that people don't really care for your videos. So if you want to help YouTubers who have actually put themselves out there to do this thing, that's the only way you can do it. That's the only way you can help. It's completely free. You don't get charged for subscribing or commenting. As far as you have data on your phone, you can just watch the video and do this stuff, okay? I hope I have convinced you, not confused you, to actually start a YouTube channel this 2024. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Like I said, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Leave me a comment, like, and share this video. I'll see you next time with another one. Bye.